Okay, sorry, I keep getting cut off because I'm using this screencastify. So I just want to go over Yoku again. So when we get to this stage about this character, when we meet her in the beginning, she's very cowardly, like I said, because she's oftentimes seen crying, throwing her sword away. It's sort of like if you've ever seen Sailor Moon, she does the same thing. Runs away from the bad guys, doesn't want to get involved at the beginning. She's got a lot of burdens because she's doing all these things in order to make people happy or to make people like her, but she's not really acting in a way that's she's not really doing what she wants to do. Let's put it that way. And then again, with the cowardliness, she's kind of childish in that she just shows a lot of whining and the next one, indecisiveness. She doesn't know how to make a decision. A lot of times the other characters act for her, or as I mentioned beforehand, she gets the spirit that kind of goes in her, and that kind of forces her to act in certain ways to maintain or to keep herself alive. And the last one's probably the most prominent one, and one that she'll have to deal with throughout the series is this idea of trying to please everybody, that idea of being the proper girl, being so concerned about what her schoolmates, her parents, her teachers, and all these people think about her, to the point where even the friendships she has are oftentimes in trouble because she's only a friend if she thinks people aren't going to judge her by it. And we can probably relate to some of this stuff with people we know in our school. Maybe unfortunately, maybe you're like that. But it's also a part of growing up, of learning how to be an individual. And that's sort of what I want you to do when you're looking at your film or your story or whatever you choose to look at. I want you to think about it in these terms. How is the character in the beginning? And then when we get to the end of the character's arc, what are they like? Okay, true believers. Hopefully, I'd like you to watch all these before class tomorrow on Wednesday. I will see you then. Excelsior!